Today I want to share with you the 4 stages of learning according to NLP. Now today this concept for me seems so obvious and natural, but actually to understand it, when I understood it through my own experience of learning, I think I was already over 30, and these things kind of shocked me because I thought, wow, I think there should be a sort of teaching about learning. So how it is that I go through the process of understanding a topic, of language, of anything that I want to learn. So yes, although today seems so obvious, it seems some very there is a very clear understanding, I believe that some of you maybe can still get some value out of it. Understanding where you are on the stage of learning, maybe we can give you like some support on not giving up if you are already into advanced stage of your learning. It could be useful to motivate or encourage your children, friends, family members, whoever. So let's get started. How we define the 4 stages of learning, or at least how NLP does it. It's the first stage of learning. It's called unconscious incompetence. Then we have the conscious incompetence. Then we have the conscious competence, and eventually we have the unconscious competence. Let's break them down so they are easier to understand, starting from the very first one. Unconscious incompetence. This means I don't know that I don't know. Let's say if I'm a kid and I still haven't seen a bicycle in my life, means that I don't know that bicycle exists. So in the topic of bicycle, I'm unconscious incompetence, means that I just don't know this thing exists. This kind of stage happens sometimes when I tell people that I used to do capoeira. Capoeira, if you don't know what it is, you are at that stage. You just don't know that you don't know. You are unconscious incompetent. And then eventually I tell you, well, it's a Brazilian fight, dance kind of thing. So now you have a sort of idea what it is. So you know it's an active physical activity. You know it was originated in Brazil, but still. Now you know that you don't know. So you're already on the second stage. You are conscious incompetence. On the bicycle, the second stage will be that all of a sudden a kid goes by and on a bicycle and you see that bicycle and see, wow, what is that? Those kids seems to have fun on top of those things that moves around on 2 wheels. So now you're already on the second stage. You know that you don't know. You know the bicycle exists, but you still don't know how to use them or what's the purpose of them. Of course, everything is the bicycle is just a very simple example. It can be applied to anything that can be learned, the whole process of fun. So you decided that you want one of them. You discovered that it's called a bicycle. You asked for one. You got one, and suddenly you are there trying to learn how to get into the bicycle. At the very beginning, it's very hard. We are on the third stage. We are on top of the bicycle. We lose balance, so we have to keep balance and being very conscious of the balance. We have to make sure that we are pedaling at the same time, and at some point we actually also have to brake and turn left and right to go straight, and all our attention is on the entire practice. It seems very overwhelming because it seems that there is so many things that have to happen together in order for me to just go on a bike. It really is a moment where you see that your body, you fall many times on the floor, on your feet. Balancing is not easy, and then how do I balance it, take the wheel at the same time, and braking? Wow, it seems so far. It seems very hard to do it. But you do it once, you do it twice, a week is gone by, And one day, so in this stage you are conscious competent, means that you know that you are on the process of learning. That's a stage where most of us is until the last one, which I explain in a sec. So eventually, trying after trying after trying, falling after falling after falling, you end up one day you just go on the bike and everything flows. It seems that the balance just got onto you. You easily can pedal and turn left to right and brake easily, and it's getting to a point that now it feels that you don't have to think anymore about any of those things that been so hard to learn: the balance, the pedaling and the braking and the steering. All of a sudden it just up on its own. It seems that we have collected so enough information that now has gone into our subconscious, and now we can go on a bike and talk with our friends. We don't really have to think about it. We can swing about and play because finally we have got to the last stage of learning, which is unconscious competence. Unconscious competence, that's the last stage of everything that we learn. Now we don't have to make any effort because we have nurtured our subconscious with enough information, and we've been putting in practice those information that the knowledge have become unconscious. Unconscious competent about going on a bike. But so it is for an instrument, a language. For example, in language, the very beginning, we maybe don't know about the existence of a language, and then we define it, and eventually we start learning, and it's very hard. You have to collect lots of information on grammars and way of saying, and one day you just start talking. So these are the 4 stages of learning. There is a process until the things becomes mechanical and you don't have to make anymore that conscious effort. Now is an unconscious knowledge that you have and your body execute it. I hope you enjoyed understanding this process, and I wonder what process are you with something which you are learning at the moment. Leave in a comment. Let me know if you like the video, like it, share it, and of course I hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. I wish you meanwhile a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.